God is a God of love. I hear that statement more than anything else as I render this service to the Lord. I don't believe that God would do this to so-and-so person, because God is a God of love. God is the one who called this minister. God is the one who called this so-called Christian influencer. And God is a God of love, and he just wouldn't do that. And then while the food is still in the mouth of those saying this, you will just start to see these people dropping dead. You will just start to see their scandals everywhere. You will just start to see them exposed to the bright open sunlight, so that even the people in India who are not interested in American influencers and American stars will be able to see the downfall of American influencers, American stars, American movie stars, American pastors. They will be able to see it all, because Indian news is suddenly so interested in America since 2022. They cover everything that is happening here. Another America groupie, Australia. Everything that is happening here, down to political arguments happening in the House and the Senate. They cover it. So the whole world will get to witness the meltdown in real time. But this will be happening everywhere. God is saying that this year, 2025, is going to be even more challenging than 2024. So whatever it is that the battle that you fought, the dragon that you killed in 2024, if you thought that now 2025 meant that you would kick back with like a scooped out pineapple filled with whatever, it's not going to be like that. Not exactly, and not fully. It is not that God is saying we will not have periods of rest, but God is saying that because we are heading into escalating times, just like birth pains, when you are having a baby, the labor pains come closer and closer and closer together. There's no such thing as in the first hour, the pains start. In the second hour, they pick up. Then in the third hour, you just get to kick back. And it's like, no, she's done enough. We're going to give her an hour off, and then we're going to pick back up. No, from the minute those pains kick in, they escalate, and they come harder, and they come faster until the baby arrives. So the years are going to be exactly like that. The dragon that you fought in 2024 is going to come in a different form. You might have fought a financial battle. If you conquer that, good for you. Mind the coins that you won wisely, because then it might come a challenge in a different way. It might come in the same way. It might come in a different way. It might be more hectic than it was in 2024, which means what? What is the thinking person here when they hear that? The strength that you fought with in 2024, don't waste it on frivolous living like the prodigal son, because you're going to need more of it in 2025. As a Christian, this tells me one thing: maintain the territory that you won and be ready to defend it on one hand, be ready to increase it on the other, because it's surely going to be contended for. It's surely going to be attacked. It's surely going to come under attack. When you win territory, your enemy is not happy because you've taken more of what he had and he has less. He will obviously try to reclaim it. This is all who have broken up with the boyfriend and they claim that they're going to be celibate. They're not going to sleep around. There's a new boyfriend in the wings, hotter and richer than the one that you finally managed to listen to me after I preached for 900 years and you finally decided to agree and climb out of that bed. A bigger one is coming. He's got more money. The other one could only treat you local. This one, it wants to fly you off to Saint Tropez. God is waiting to see if the righteousness that got you out of the bed, if you've been working on it and storing it up and increasing it, like the good servant who got given 5 talents and he increased it to 10, like the good servant who got given 2 talents and he increased it to 4. God is waiting to see if you were increasing that righteousness, so that when the greater thirst trap comes, you can say, oh no, I've walked this path before. It's not so that I can get flown out that I'm now going to go back to my vomit, to go back to the pig trough. I'm not going back no matter what. I said that I was walking clean. I said that I was walking pure. I understand that if I want to be with a man, it has to be a husband. It can't just be a pastime. People will be tested to see if you can keep the territory that you won. And the biggest tester of all is Satan. Satan is always interested in knowing if you beat him in a past battle. He's always interested in knowing what you did in the little time period that it said, even of Jesus, it said, and the devil left him for a time. It doesn't say, and Satan was never again seen in the Bible. Satan showed up again in Jesus' life, ready to put some nails in some hands. Bless God for our salvation. The devil left him for a time. You win a battle. You sit down, put sunglasses on, kick up. You're floating in the pool. Hey, I won. We won. We won. Satan is like, clap, clap, clap. Villain, slow clap. He's gone for a time. He always comes back. He will come to test. When the unclean spirit is cast out of the house, he goes and he wanders in the dry places, which he hates. Which he hates. He doesn't like it. So he comes back and he finds the house swept, clean, and empty. You've got your deliverance. You coughed up everything. They patted you on the back. You got baptized. You didn't throw out all the compromising magazines in the house because man gets lonely. Devil will shackle you up 10 times harder than you were. This time, the porn will come with 16 mermaids that will visit you every weekend for a fact. Tighter shackles than before. The devil will always test, rattle, checking that door. Did you lock it? Did you lock it? Okay, the door's locked, but are her windows locked? Okay, the windows are locked, but is the chimney blocked? The devil is outworking the saints. A year more challenging than 2024. Whatever it is that got you through 2024, you need to maintain it and you need to increase it so that you will be up to the challenge of 2025. Because God says it's a year of personalized tests. Person who does not drink, is not going to be tested with the temptation of alcohol. You can't come to a person who's a teetotaler, somebody who doesn't drink, and then try to say, oh, just have one sip. No. But if that person who doesn't drink is impoverished, if that person who doesn't drink has lost their job, if the person who doesn't drink really, really wants to be more in life, wants to have more in life, then when those Freemasons that are operating all over West Africa come and start to make deals for your backside, well, you don't drink, but what's one time with 3 men so that you can get that bank manager position with the option to travel externally to Europe? Personalized test. Satan will come to where you're spongy. Satan will come to where you're weak. Satan will come, please listen, to the place where your faith is not solid. Anywhere that you do not solidify your faith, anywhere that you do not solidify your views concerning certain things, that is where the devil is going to hit. He's going to take those sticks that have the big knob at the end and he's going to whack at the place where you're weak, the place where a Christian entertains compromise, the place where a Christian entertains a spongy mind. They're talking about abortion and you're there like, yeah, I believe in it, but what if somebody forced themselves on her? If somebody forced themselves on her, a crime has been committed. Guess what? The baby didn't commit that crime. We don't solve the matter of an external crime taking place outside by going inside to murder somebody. You and the rapist will go to hell, which will be an irony that in between being flame barbecued in the lake of fire, the rapist will continue laughing. He will be dead and he will be punished, but he will find it ironic that you are in there with him for a different crime. Same lake, same destination, different crimes. This is what the United States Policy Bureau and the Democrat side don't tell people. They just start up slogans and hashtags and Roe versus Wade and then watch a nation hurtling into hell. And the nation is bicycling as fast as it can. Anywhere that a Christian entertains compromise in the mind, anywhere that you are 1 inch out of sync with what the Word of God will be saying. The Word of God is going like this. You're going just 0.5 nanomillimeters off from straight. Satan will exploit that gap, cut you off from Jesus Christ, and put you in that lake. So